welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hey, my name is Jenny and I do bookish video here on YouTube. Today I'm bringing you my March TBR. So before going in, I want to tell you I'm sorry. I'm a French speaker, so my accent may bother you. So I'm really sorry about that, and I may have some hesitations because that happens a lot when I talk. But yeah. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video because I have quite a few books. Alright, so I have 6 books, and those might not be the only one that I'm gonna read this month, because when I'm filming this, I still haven't received my owl crate, so I don't know what book is in it, so I might want to add that one in, or I might wait until April to read this, but I don't know. I'll let you know when I do my owl crate unboxing, obviously. So the first book that I want to read, they are in no particular order actually. I'm just gonna talk to you about the one that I'm currently reading first, so that way it will be a little bit more cohesive, if I can say that. But yeah, so the first one is Piranesi by Susanna Clark. So this is the book that we are reading at the Bookworm Lounge for this month. So I'm just gonna try to read to you the synopsis, and again, I'm sorry for my accent or if I don't say the words right, or you know. So here we go. Piranesi's house is no ordinary building. Its rooms are infinite, its corridors endless, and its walls are lined with thousands upon thousands of statues, each one different from all the others. Within the labyrinth of halls, an ocean is imprisoned. Waves thunder up staircase, rooms are flooded in an instant, but Piranesi is not afraid. He understands the tides as he understands the pattern of the labyrinth itself. He lives to explore the house. There is one other person in the house, a man called the Other, who visits Piranesi twice a week and asks for help with research into a great and secret knowledge. But as Piranesi explores, evidence emerges of another person, and a terrible truth begins to unravel, revealing a world beyond the one Piranesi has always known. So yeah, that's this book, and I'm really excited. I actually have like 15 minutes of read into it, not even that, because I read it during my break at work. So yeah, I really just started it, so I can't say anything about it yet, but I've heard a lot of good comments on that, and people were just talking about the book right now on the Bookworm Lounge, and people are really into this book, so I can't wait to get. Then I have Always Never Yours, this book by Emily oh, that's the names that I couldn't pronounce in my hall. Emily Wiberle and Austin Siegemon Broca. Is that how you say that? I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm butchering that. But yeah. So, let's read the synopsis. Parting is such sweet sorrow, said no one who's ever dated Megan Harper. All her exes have found their one true love right after dating her. And yet, instead of crying over every breakup, Megan focuses on her 2 passions, pursuing her next fling and directing theater. When she's cast as Juliet in her high school's production of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, she fears it must be some mistake. Megan is not an actress, and she's no one's lady. Oh my god. And she's no one leading lady on or off stage. Until she meets Owen Okita, an aspiring playwright who tries to convince Megan she deserves to be the star of her own love story. So, that sounds pretty good. So basically, that girl, like, all her exes have found their true love right after dating her. That's really sad. I mean, poor girl. So obviously I kind of think that she will end up with Owen, since that's a romance. So yeah. I don't know what to say to you about this. I haven't really heard about that book actually, so if you did, please tell me what you thought, or what those people thought. Am I making sense? Let's say yes. Then I have House of Salt and Sorrows, and I can't wait to dig in that book because it's a retelling of 12 Dancing Princesses, and I haven't read the real 12 Dancing Princesses, but I do have another retelling that is in French. That is a series actually, but I only read the first book and it was amazing. So I really, really, really can't wait. So I'm gonna read to you the synopsis. Andy lives a sheltered life in Highmore, a manor by the sea, with her sisters and their father and stepmother. Once they were 12, but loneliness fills the grand halls now that 4 of the girls' lives have been cut short. Each death was more tragic than the last. The plague, a plummeting fall, a drowning, a slippery plunge, and there are whispers throughout the surrounding villages that the family is cursed by the gods. Disturbed by a series of ghostly visions, Annalie becomes increasingly suspicious that her sister's deaths were no accidents. The girls have been sneaking out every night to attend glittering balls, dancing until dawn in silk gowns and shimmering slippers, and Annalie isn't sure whether to try to stop them or to join their forbidden tryst. Tryst? I don't know how to say that word. I'm sorry. Because who or what are they really dancing with? When Annalie's involvement with the mysterious stranger who has secrets of his own intensifies, it's a race to unravel the darkness that has fallen over her family before it claims her next. So, yeah. That book, I am really, really, really excited to read this. I've been waiting forever to read this because I just started some other books and I don't know why I haven't started this one yet, but here I am right now. And look at that cover. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. And the inside pages, like, wow. And I think there's an engraved, yeah, isn't it an engraved octopus right there? So basically, so that's the third one. And oh, I haven't said that though, it's from Erin A. Craig. Then I have a book to movie adaptation. So it's Adrift by it's from Temi Oldham Ashcraft with the Susie McGearhart. Once again, I'm sorry if I butchered that, but so yeah, that's this book, and I'm sure you know those actors. So let's read the synopsis. Young and in love, their lives ahead of them, Temi Oldham and her fiancé Richard Sharp set sail from Tahiti under brilliant blue skies, with Temi's hometown of San Diego as their ultimate destination. But less than 2 weeks into their voyage, disaster struck. Despite their best efforts to steer clear of an approaching hurricane, they became trapped in the storm's path and found themselves pounding rain, waves the size of skyscrapers, and 140 knot winds. Richard tethered himself to the boat and sent Tammy below to safety, and then all went eerily quiet. Tammy's last memory was her fiancé's scream followed by darkness. She awoke hours later, alone, venturing on deck to discover only Richard's safety line, the clasp meant to hold him, broken. Adrift is a tale of love and survival on the high seas, an unforgettable story about resilience of the human spirit and the transcendent power of love. So it's pretty short, and to me it sounds really good. I mean, it sounds like a thriller, or maybe not a thriller, but like I really want to know what happened to Richard. So yeah. Then I have People Like Us from Dana Melee. And this one, when I read the synopsis, I was like, okay, I need to read that. So I'm gonna read it to you. So Kate Donovan may have skeletons in her closet, but the past is past and she's reinvented herself entirely. Now she's a star soccer player whose group of gorgeous friends run their private school with effortless popularity and acerbic wit. But when a girl's body is found in the lake, Kay's carefully constructed life begins to topple. The dead girl has left Kay a computer-coded scavenger hunt, which as it unravels begins to implicate suspect after suspect until Kay herself is in the crosshairs of a murder investigation. But if Kay's finally backed into a corner, she'll do what it takes to survive, because at Bates Academy, the truth is something you make, not something that happened. So I don't know if Kate killed that girl, but I'm really intrigued in that book. And it sounds like a YA, of course, because I guess the girls are from high school. But yeah, so drama all around. I like that. And then the last one that is on my TBR for this month is Always and Forever Lara Jean, which is the third book in the Two Older Boys I've Loved Before from Jenny Han. So I read the two first. I just finished the second one, so I don't want to read this right now because it's YA and it's romance, and I think the first two I gave them 4 stars, but I feel like those are more for children, not children, but you know, young adult, if I can say that, like for teen. And I don't know if this one will be the same, but we'll see. So if you haven't read the 2 first books, and I know I'm late on this, okay, I know, but I'm gonna read the synopsis anyways, just for you to know what it's about. But if you haven't read the 2 first books, you might want to skip that part. Lara Jean is having the best senior year. Okay, so it's during her senior year, which makes sense. I don't know if there will be any spoilers in that, so watch at your own risk. Okay, so Lara Jean is having the best senior year, and there's still so much to look forward to. A class trip to New York City, prom with her boyfriend Peter, beach week after graduation, and her dad's wedding to Miss Rothschild. Ooh. Then she'll be off to college with Peter at a school close enough for her to come home and bake chocolate chip cookies on the weekends. Life couldn't be more perfect. At least that's what Lara Jean thinks, until she gets some unexpected news. Now the girl who dreads change must rethink all her plan. But when your heart and your head are saying 2 different things, which one should you listen to? This one looks pretty good. That sounds good. So yeah, she's with her boyfriend. She's still with Peter, and so finally her dad and Miss Rothschild are together. That's great, because her dad has been single since her mother died. But yeah, I can't wait to read that too. So those were all the books that I have on my TBR for this month. I hope you liked this video. I hope if you liked it, just leave me a thumbs up. That would help me to grow my channel. If you want to share this video with your friends, do so. I will leave a link for every book here, or at least I will try to leave a link for every book that I have here. And I'll also leave a link for my blog, which is where I do some reviews. If you want to have like the reviews before I do the videos, the review videos, Does it make sense? But yeah, so I try to post on my blog as I read. So I try to, like, as soon as I finish a book, I will try to do a blog post about it. I'm a bit late right now, but probably that will be changed pretty soon. And the blog posts that I do are no spoilers, okay? So don't worry about being spoiled on those blogs, because I feel like when you get spoiled about a book, it's really bad. Like, when I try to look at a review online, most of the time is because I haven't read that book, so I don't want to be spoiled. So yeah, let me know if I'm the only one, by the way, because I feel like some people do spoilers and some people like that, but I don't. And it's completely fine, but let me know what you think about those. So yeah, I'm not gonna keep you here much longer because it's quite a long video. I hope you like this video. Share it, subscribe if you want, like it if you want, and tell me what you would like to see next. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!